guys could not tell from the background or my hat or this title of this video, this is a holiday video. I actually think this is my first holiday video of this year. So if you can see in the background, I am going to be doing a DIY holiday video. So I have 6 holiday DIYs that I'm going to show you guys to right here. If you guys want to see the rest of the DIYs, continue watching. And before we hop in, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that big thumbs up. And yeah, let's hop right into the video. DIY is the joy picture. What you would need is picture frame, paper, paint, scissors, paintbrush. But first, for this DIY, I'm going to take some red paint and paint the frame, and also I did a second coat of the red paint. Now I'm going to take these white pieces of paper and outline them and cut them so they can fit into the frames. And now I'm just going to take that red paint that I used for the picture frames and write a J on the first one and a Y on the last one. But now I'm going to take some white paint, and for the middle one I'm just going to draw a snowflake. Your snowflake can be anywhere. I just kind of looked up snowflakes and kind of made it my own. So now I'm going to take all the picture frames and flip them upside down and start putting the little pictures into them. That is the final result of the first DIY. You guys could also change up the middle or change up the sand. So now let's hop on to the second DIY. The second DIY is Christmas quote. What you will need is board, paint, brush. So for this board, I'm going to use 'Tis the Season quote. You guys can use any holiday or Christmas quote that you guys want, but I'm just going to use some white paint and just outline it onto the board. When I am done, I'm going to add some little snowflakes to the background. That's what the finished DIY looks like. Hope you guys like it, and now let's move on to the next DIY. Next DIY is a mini snowman. What you will need is paper towel rolls, paint, glue, string, brush, orange paper, scissors, Q-tips. The first one I'm going to do is I'm going to take the paper roll and cut it into half. After that, I'm going to take some white paint and paint both of them. I'm going to take some black paint and make some eyeballs. And now with that orange paper, I'm going to cut out little triangles for the nose. And after, I'm just going to glue them onto the little snowman. For the little buttons, I'm going to take some red paint and make the little dots for the buttons. And I'm going to use this green string for their little scarf. And I'm also going to use this green little string for their little earmuffs. And then I'm going to use the little Q-tips. I'm going to rub off some from the little tip and put them onto the earmuffs so they're little puffs. That is the finished DIY. Hope you guys like it, and now let's move on to the next one. The fourth DIY is a DIY advent calendar. What you need is toilet paper rolls, paint, glue, black paper, brush. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the black paper in my scissors and I'm just going to cut them in half. I'm just going to outline the Christmas and then I'm just going to take some red paint and write Christmas. I'm going to do the same thing on the other black piece of paper and just write countdown. Now as I'm just editing this, I just realized that I misspelled count. There actually should be in between the U and the T. Then after, I'm just going to separate all the toilet paper into half so I know what's going to be red and what's going to be green. Now I'm just going to grab some green paint and paint them. I only did the front because you're only going to see the front when I hang them up. Going to paint the other half red since the other half is green. Now I'm just going to take some black paint and start writing them on the little toilet paper 1 through 25, making them every opposite. After I am all done with all of that, I'm just going to hang it up. That's what the finished calendar looks like. You guys could also put like a candy or put something in it so each day you guys could open it, but that's what that looks like. DIY is Christmas lights. What you will need is toilet paper, puncher, string. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the white piece of paper and cut them into about 4 to 5 inches for the top of the Christmas lights. For that, I'm going to start bending them so they can kind of fit around the little Christmas lights. I'm going to grab my hole puncher to punch holes into them. Now you want to grab your color paper. You can use any kind of color that you guys want. This is just the colors that I use, and just cut 2 long strips out of them. After you cut everything out, I'm just going to hole punch it, and to make the little Christmas effect, I'm just going to bend it and then bend it the other way so it looks like a little light bulb. Then just do the rest of the color paper just like that. Now you just want to put it all together, so you're going to take the white little piece of paper and put it through the little color paper and then put it onto the string. Now that I am done, I'm just going to hang it over my bed, but that's what the finished DIY looks like. Let's move on to the last DIY. The last DIY is the stick tree. What you will need is sticks, string, glue. So first, what I'm going to do for this DIY is I'm going to grab all the sticks and start lining them up to make a little Christmas tree. You want the sticks to go big and then get smaller up to the top. Want to gather all the smaller sticks that I did not use and try to make a star so it can fit on top of the tree. Put it all together. I'm going to grab some string and some glue and glue one side of the tree and then also do on the other side too. So now I'm going to flip the tree over and glue onto the star onto the top of the Christmas tree. And that is the last DIY. Personally, this is my favorite DIY, but that's what that looks like. My video for today. Hope you guys liked it. Leave a comment down below of what other holiday videos you guys want me to do, and I'll see you guys in the next